Hello everyone, this is Maureen and welcome to my crochet story. Today is all about my journey with Sophie's Universe. But before I show you my progress, as always, I want to thank you for stopping by and being here. I really appreciate you taking the time to give me some of your time and watch to see my progress on this really pretty blanket. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing, and if you do subscribe, be sure that you click on the bell with the little hugs on the side so that you don't miss anything that I ever put up. So, those of you that might be new and just stopping in to see what Sophie's Universe is all about, this is Sophie's Universe. It is a beautiful blanket with so many different textures and stitches and colors. And here's another picture of it. Way to look at it. And there are 3 different sizes that you can, stages of the blanket that you can, crochet to and say, I'm done, I don't want to go any further. Well, I am planning on doing the whole blanket. I am now on to part 6, which starts with row 46, and this is what it should look like by the time I get finished with it. Let me get it centered there for you. Come on, picture. Hope that's good. There we go. Alrighty, so what I have done is I've only applied the next 2 rows. It's really funny because she says in this part we're going to do 8 relatively simple rounds, so don't gulp when you see all the words and the photos, because she's very I'm not going to say wordy, but she's very detailed in telling us what to do, explaining 2 different kinds of sides for each round. Takes a lot of photos and words, but the rounds are fairly straightforward and should go quickly. And if you notice, see, we have what's called short sides, where it looks like somebody came along and just snipped off, the corners. And then we have the long sides, and that's what she's talking about. And then, like I said, I don't think that she's being wordy at all. I just think she's being very detailed in what she's telling us that she suggests that we do as we're going through each round. Now, all of you know that I am doing my Sophie in just one colorway, and I have really loved the way the Mandala has the variations in the shades, and I'll show you a picture of it here in just a minute. The way the variations in the shades have, they've really blended each other, and it's a little, right at the moment, let me put it this way, at the moment it almost is the color before they change, they're changing like right at the right time, you know what I mean, like not in the middle of a row or 2/3 of the way into the row. It's really, I've been lucky so far that the cakes that I'm using are doing that. Round 46 was just basically trying to take the very sharp corners, short corners, and just kind of start rounding them just a little. Looks like we're kind of cleaning up some stages. This next round, 48 for me, there's just going to be some leaves, I believe, in the corner sections. And 49, we're going to fill in some area between the leaves. And it won't be until we get to round 50 that we start actually adding some little flowers on top of the leaves that we create. And then how are we going to finish it out? We're still going to have our long sides and short sides, but we're not quite to the hexagon stage yet. Octagon, excuse me. Octagon, a full octagon where all the sides are going to be the same measurement. But that's what we'll be working towards to get to part 7. So I just wanted to get on and show you a little bit what I've been doing. So I'm going to end here with inserting a picture for you to see my Sophie so far. You know, guys, I never really thought that I would care for a textured blanket like this. And I don't know that I will keep it for myself. It's gorgeous, but I believe it would fit right comfortably in my youngest daughter's house. Number one, because of the colors in it, and number two, because I don't know, it's just starting to scream Jenny to me. Isn't that funny? I mean, I started out and I really liked the texture and the stitches and stuff like that, but then it started getting a little too much texture, too not girly, but something. I don't know what it is. And I'm enjoying it now because of the journey, seeing the stitches that she has put together in certain rows, and the transition from one section to the next. I really have been enjoying that. But is it a blanket that I would keep? Probably not. And that's why I said I believe it's going to find its home at my youngest daughter's house. I really do. So that's going to make it even more special now that I know specifically that it's going to go somewhere and who it's going to go to. So even though I do try to, when I make my pieces, whether it's my own or somebody else's, when I am creating the piece, I try to do it when I'm in a good mood, and I try to do it, you know, with happy thoughts. Every once in a while I'm just sitting there talking to God, or, you know, just sitting there in the quiet and not doing anything other than just crocheting. To me, that makes an awesome gift. And I really think that my daughter, not only looking at it, will enjoy it, but we all know anything that comes from Mama, it's a good thing. I hope you've enjoyed this little trip today. I will continue to update you on my Sophie's Universe. As always, be the light out there in the darkness for someone today, because you never know. Could be your light that they are meant to see. As always, I love you best. Bye, guys.